Once upon a time, in a land where green meadows met rushing rivers, there was a dedicated train driver named Timmy, who loved his job more than anything else. Every morning, Timmy would wake up with the dawn's first light and eagerly climb into his trusty train engine. Timmy's train was known as the Chugga-Choo Express. It was famous for its big, round whistle and colourful carriages, always filled with happy passengers and their beloved pets. Timmy knew the routes like the back of his hand, and everyone in the town trusted him. One rainy afternoon, as Timmy was steering the Chugga-Choo Express down the tracks, something unusual caught his eye. The steady patter of raindrops had turned into a roaring rainstorm. He could hear the droplets drumming hard against the roof of his engine cabin. Timmy peered through the side window and noticed the river that usually ran calmly beside the tracks had begun to swell. It was angry and churning as if a colossal invisible giant was stirring it with a giant spoon. Gushes of water threatened to cascade onto the tracks. Timmy knew that he needed to act quickly. Pulling on the whistle cord, the train let out a loud toot-toot, signaling to the passengers that there was something to be wary of. The rhythmic clatter of the train on the tracks started to sound slower as Timmy applied the brakes. Stepping outside the train with his bright yellow raincoat and rubber boots, Timmy had to find a solution. He knew that the passengers relied on him, especially little Rosie, who was on her way to visit her grandpa, and old Mr. Baxter, with his tabby cat Fergus. Grabbing his walkie-talkie, Timmy called in for assistance. "This is Timmy from the Chugga-Choo Express," he spoke clearly but with a hint of urgency. "We have a flood up ahead. I repeat, we have a flood on the tracks. I need guidance." The response was quick. The train dispatcher, his voice crackling through the walkie-talkie, suggested a detour through Old Bridge Loop, a seldom-used path that snaked through the forest but would take them safely around the flood. Timmy nodded, knowing it wouldn't be easy, but determination filled his heart. Returning to the control cabin, he addressed the passengers. "Ladies and gentlemen, we have a little detour ahead. But fear not, for the Chugga-Choo Express is ready for adventure." With cheers and claps from the passengers, Timmy guided the train slowly along the new route. They passed by towering pines and glimpsed playful deer peeking from behind thick bushes as they went deeper into the enchanting forest. The passengers marveled at the unexpected scenery, their fear melting away into wonder. Although it took a little longer than originally planned, Timmy brought the Chugga-Choo Express safely to their final stop. His brave decision and quick thinking turned a potential disaster into an unexpected joy-filled journey for everyone on board. That evening, as Timmy returned the train to its shed, he smiled contentedly. Thanks to his decisive actions, Rosie reached her grandpa, and Mr. Baxter and Fergus returned home safely, with tales to tell about the adventure they never saw coming. And so, in the world of friendly trains and trusty train drivers, Timmy's name became legendary for his bravery and love for his passengers. Every time someone heard the loud, cheerful toot-toot in the air, they'd know Timmy was there, ready for the next adventure.